students, welcome to this fourth session on applications of derivatives. In the last three videos, we discussed derivative as rate measure concept. So in this session, we'll start with this next example, that is example number 12. The radius of an air bubble is increasing at the rate of 1 by 2 centimeter per second. At what rate is the volume of the bubble increasing when the radius is 1 centimeter? So in this example, the radius of an air bubble is increasing at the rate of 1 by 2 centimeter per second. At what rate is the volume of the bubble increasing when the radius is 1 centimeter? So in this example, first write down this given term. So what are the given terms here? First, dr by dt is equal to 0.5 centimeter per second. See here, the radius of an air bubble is increasing, means rate of change of r with respect to time, that is 1 by 2 centimeter. So 1 by 2 means, so that one we can consider 0.5 centimeter per second. Next, by using this one, next you have to find out dv by dt, change in this, the volume of the bubble with respect to time t when the radius is 1 centimeter. So first, so to take the formula, that is the volume of the sphere is V equal to 4 by 3 pi r cube, the volume of sphere. Now you have to calculate dV by dt when r equal to 1. So V equal to 4 by 3 pi r cube is there. Now first you have to differentiate with respect to t. So differentiate that the value with respect to time t. So rate of change of value with respect to time t is given by dv by dt is equal to, so the derivative of that right hand side term, it is 4 by 3 pi r cube. So derivative of that term is that 4 by 3 constant term as it is, 4 by 3 the constant term as it is, this pi also constant term. Now you have to differentiate this r cube with respect to t. Now this 4 by 3 pi term as it is, so derivative of this r cube is 3r square with respect to term is dr by dt. So this dr by dt term already given. Now you can substitute that one. So here first you can simplify this term and substitute, or first you can write down this term as it is, and now you can substitute r equal to 1, that is r square is there, 1 square is 1, and dr by dt. So dr by dt that is given, that is 0.5 centimeter per second. So 1 by 2 centimeter per second, or we can take 0.5 centimeter per second. Now next you can simplify this one. So first you substitute, that is 0.5 or 1 by 2, then simplify. So you get the answer is 2 pi centimeter cube per second. This one is dV by dt. So that is a required term, dV by dt when r equal to 1 centimeter. Next, example number 13. A balloon which always remains spherical has a variable diameter 3 by 2 into 2x plus 1. Find the rate a change of its value with respect to x. So in this example, so first here, a balloon which always remains spherical has a variable diameter. so diameter is given. Then by using this one, find the rate change of its value with respect to x. Now first we start with the given term. The diameter of the balloon is given, that is 3 by 2 into 2x plus 1. Now the radius of the balloon is, so half of this diameter, so that is diameter divided by 2. So here you can simplify this one, 1 by 2 into 3 by 2 into 2x plus 1. Now once if we simplify this one, so we get 3 by 4 into 2x plus 1. Now by using this one, next we have to find out here the rate a change of its value, the rate of change of this value with respect to x. So dv by dx, so dv by dx you have to find out in this example. So first write down the formula, that volume of the sphere. The formula is v equal to 4 by 3 pi r cube, that is radius cube. Now here 4 by 3, this pi term as it is, so here radius is 3 by 4 into 2x plus 1, this whole raised to 3. Now if we simplify this one, so we get 9 times pi by 16 into 2x plus 1 whole cube. Now for the rate of change of value with respect to x, means differentiate this equation with respect to x. So differentiate this term with respect to x, because we want dv by dx. So v equal to, we got 9 pi by 16 into 2x plus 1 whole cube is there. Now differentiate this term with respect to x. So we get dv by dx equal to, now differentiate that right hand side term. Here this 9 pi by 16, that constant term as it is. Now derivative of 2x plus 1 whole raised to 3, that is x raised to n formula, n into x raised to n minus 1. So 3 into 2x plus 1 whole square. Now with respect to term, with respect to 2x plus 1, so with respect to term is 2. So derivative of 2x plus 1 whole cube is 3 times 2x plus 1 whole raised to 2, that is n into x raised to n minus 1. Next with respect to this term, with respect to 2x plus 1, so derivative of 2x plus 1 is, that is 2. Now if you simplify this one, we get 27 pi by 8 into 2x plus 1. So here this 2 1s are 2 8s are, this term can cancel. So we'll get 27 pi by 8 into 2x plus 1 whole square, that is the rate of change of this volume is 27 pi by 8 into 2x plus 1 whole square. So answer will get in terms of variable x. Next example number 14. Sand is pouring from a pipe at the rate of 12 centimeter cube per second. The falling sand forms a cone on the ground in such a way that the height of the cone is always 1/6 of the radius of the base. How fast is the height increasing when the height of the sand is 4 centimeter? In this example, sand is pouring from a pipe at the rate of 12 centimeter cube per second. The falling sand forms a cone on the ground in such a way that the height of the cone is always 1/6 of the radius of the base. Then by using this one, how fast is the height increasing when the height of the sand is 4 centimeter. So in this example, the first, so write down this given term here. So what is the given term here? Here, change in this volume, that is dv by dt, so that one is given. So change in that volume is 12 centimeter cube per second, and one more term is this height of the cone is 1/6 of their radius, that is h equal to 1 by 6 into r. So by using this one, next you have to find out that is change in this height of this cone with respect to time t when h equal to 4 centimeter. Now here you can start first here. The volume of cone is given by v equal to 1 by 3 pi r square h. Now differentiate this term, or first you can write down this given term. So what is the given term? H equal to 1 by 6 into r. So this implies r equal to 6 times h. Call this equation number 2. Now substitute this 2 in equation number 1. Means put r equal to 6 times h in equation number 1. So we get v equal to 1 by 3 pi into 6 times h whole square into h. So this r value you have to substitute in this equation number 1. So put r equal to 6h here. Now next simplify this one. So we get 1 by 3 pi into 36 times h cube. This 3, and here 3 12s are get cancelled. Now here v equal to 12 times h cube into pi. Now here we want dh by dt. Actually here dv by dt is given, that is 12 centimeter cube per second. So by using this one, so change in this height, so height of the cone with respect to time when h equal to 4 centimeter. So now we got here v equal to 12 times h cube into pi. Now next differentiate this term, differentiate v with respect to time t. So dv by dt is equal to 12 times pi constant term as it is. So derivative of this h cube is 3h square, and with respect to time, because your variable h is there and we are differentiating with respect to t. So here 3 times h square with respect to term is dh by dt. Now dv by dt is given, that is 12. Now substitute here dv by dt equal to 12. Now the right hand side term is here 12 times pi into 3. Now you can substitute h equal to 4 here, and this dh by dt term as it is. So here h square is there, so we can take 4 square or 4 into 4 into dh by dt. Now therefore you can simplify this one. So we get 1 equal to 1 equal to pi into the remaining term as it is dh by dt. So therefore dh by dt equal to 1 divided by, so we can multiply and directly you can write, or you can simplify this one. We get 1 by 48 times pi. So dh by dt when h equal to 4 centimeter, that is 1 by 48 times pi centimeter per second. So change in this height of the cone with respect to time t, that is 1 by 48 times pi centimeter per second. Next, example number 15. The total cost C of x in rupees associated with the production of x units of an item is given by C of x equal to 0.007 x cube minus 0.003 x square plus 15 times x plus 4000. Now here find the marginal cost when x equal to 17 units are produced. So here the important note is, here by the marginal cost we mean the instantaneous rate of change of total cost at any level of output. So the meaning of marginal cost. Now in this example, so first write down this given term, that is the cost function, that is C of x, the cost function C of x equal to, so write down this given term, and next, so the marginal cost is nothing but d by dx of total cost. D by dx of total cost means in this function, so the marginal cost equal to, so derivative of this given function, so derivative of the given term, that is given function. So therefore the marginal cost equal to, now differentiate this term with respect to x. So this constant term as it is, derivative of x cube is 3x square minus this constant term as it is, derivative of x square is 2x, and this 15 into derivative of x is 1, that is 15 you get, and derivative of this constant term is 0. Now if you simplify this one, we get and the marginal cost when x equal to 17 units, when x equal to 17 units, we will get, so in this equation, so put x equal to 17 and next simplify, so we will get the answer. So put x equal to 17 and simplify this one, so we get the final answer is 20.967. So it is in this method function will be given, you have to differentiate that function with respect to x, and x is given, you can substitute. If x is not given, you will get answer in terms of variable x. So in this example the answer is the marginal cost when x equal to 17 units is 20.967. Next, the similar method example, next example number 16. The total revenue received from the sale of x units of a product is given by R of x equal to 13x square plus 26x plus 15. Then by using this one, find the marginal revenue when x equal to 7. So similar method example is there. First you can start with, the given term. The given term is, the total revenue is R of x equal to 13x square plus 26x plus 15. Now here marginal revenue is nothing but derivative of this total revenue. So total revenue, this function is given. Now differentiate this function with respect to x. Okay, and then you have to substitute x equal to 7. So we'll get the required term. So first, this marginal revenue is equal to derivative of this given function, then differentiate this function with respect to x, we get 13 into 2x plus 26 into 1, and derivative of this constant term is 0. Now if we simplify this one, we'll get 26 times x plus 26. Now here x term is given, so here 26 when x equal to 7, so we can substitute that x equal to 7 in this equation. We get 26 into 7 plus 1, so 26 into 8, so we'll get the answer is 208. First you have to differentiate the function with respect to x, and next you have to substitute x equal to 7, so we'll get the required term. So I hope you enjoyed this session. So thank you for watching this video. Thank you, students.